All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm not too terribly late. I mean, it says it's 9:18, but the phone call only lasted, I'm not even joking, like 5 minutes. It's just everything else was me trying to set up. But it's just so you guys remember me talking about the bad milk yesterday. So that email did get responded by customer service of the grocery store, asking if I still had the container and if I could provide the numbers that were next to the expiration date. My brother was just getting ready to take out the trash, and I stopped him, and I was able to grab that information before we threw it out. And I sent that message along. After that, uh, I apparently had gotten a phone call, and I was just like, I don't recognize that number. I am just swiping that. You go to voicemail. Because, one, if I don't recognize the number, why would I pick it up? And two, in the emails, when you set it up to actually email the correspondence with the customer service at the grocery store, it actually asked you had to put in your phone number, but it asked you which form of communication you preferred, and I said email. So the fact that someone had called me was kind of weird. But the previous email had said that they wanted that number to give to the manufacturer. Now, I'm guessing the reason that the phone call happened was because I mistyped the number. The number was written down correctly, but I mistyped it when I was typing it in the email on my phone. Um, so the person that called only left their name and requested a callback between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. So I could have done that after stream, but there would be a good shot I either crashed or I would have forgotten. That's why I did it when I did. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And they wanted the barcode number, which I can't provide because I threw out the container. So I was like, "All right." 9 o'clock rolls around. I waited a couple minutes, and some people's clocks are fast, some people's clocks are slow. I was like, "I'll give it a couple minutes, and then I'll give a call." The person that answered the phone wasn't the one that left me the message, but I at least listened to the message again before calling to say who had called me. Also, prior, they didn't say where they were calling from. That was the red flag for me, going, huh. I'm pretty sure that the person that's calling is the manufacturer, but I'm going to Google the number. And I was like, okay. I didn't know this company actually was the one that provided like the dairy products or the milk or whatever for this particular chain of grocery stores. So I was like, okay, that's cool. That's legit. Call them up. It's exactly what, you know, you'd expect. Person was very nice, and I let them know who had called me and why. And they had the information just from my phone number. So I was like, okay, that got forwarded from the grocery store. That's fine. Not really, because I didn't want to actually deal with a phone call. And I corrected the number that I had given. And they went, "Oh, that's perfect." But they did double check that I had discarded the container, so I couldn't give the label number. But the fact that I could correct the number that I had previously given probably helped out a lot. They said thankfully they had not heard of anything else. That maybe that one carton was the only one that got like that. Um, or had anyone had even bothered to say anything. I was like, well, thank God for that, because it was disgusting. And I had to reiterate, because even in the voicemail, they wanted me to reiterate what the issue was, because even though I had said in the email what the taste and smell smelled like, that part wasn't reiterated. It was just that it had a weird taste and smell. So with the nice lady that I was speaking to, I was just like, it tasted and smelled like fish sauce or oil. Or as my husband put it, crab juice, like you would put in a chowder. And she went, oh no. And I was like, yeah. So it wasn't so much that it like smelled or tastes spoiled. It smelled and tastes like it had been contaminated by something. Because spoiled does not do that. from my experience. It has not done that. So they were like, okay, they noted that down for, all intents and purposes. And they're like, have you been refunded yet? And I was like, as far as I know, no, there was no issued for a refund from the correspondence I had. But I have to let you know, I'm not looking for it to be refunded. I wanted you guys to know that something was really wrong with this because it felt more like a contamination than it did a spoil. And they appreciated that, but they wanted to, do right and refund the item. And I was like, sure. So I have a $3 check coming in the mail. Sure, whatever. I understand why you do that. And, it's nice that you do want to do right by the customer and stuff like that. But, I'm hoping that they get to the bottom of whatever, why the milk did that. Because again, it makes me feel like I don't, or I can't buy milk from there, or at least of that brand. I don't want to have to spend an arm and a leg to get my milk. But I also don't want it to taste like that ever again. But again, kudos to the woman I was talking to. She had a wonderful attitude for being 9 in the morning. Somebody who did work in as a receptionist, customer service. It is hard sometimes to actually, put on that attitude right so bright and early and stuff like that. She was good. Wow, the other thing I want to discuss before we get into Genshin, because I'm also trying to wake up a little bit. Did I go back to sleep? No, but I woke up at 4 a.m. So how about that 3.8 live stream? Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I am not looking forward to any of that. So here's the thing. I had said that I wanted to pull Firefly because I like Firefly. But I have nothing for her. I have, like, outside of using Harmony Trailblazer, I have nothing for Break. So imagine my not surprise during the footage for the Dahlia that they show a specific team of the Dahlia, Firefly, Fugue, and Ling Sha. And running with the Dahlia for phase 1 is Firefly. And I was like, oh, let me guess, phase 2 is going to be Fugue and Ling Sha, which it is. But because of the extension of the patch, which means we're not going to get much of anything for 2 months in terms of content. They have an additional phase 3 banner, which is going to be Aglaya and Sunday. I have Sunday. I don't need his Eidolons. I could go for his E1. Why not? But I don't really want to. Sucks balls. Yeah. So I don't know how to feel about HSR right now. Like I got giddy that there's another Chimera event coming, and not just because the Chimeras are cute, it's because I get to see the Chrysosairs. Yes, I love the Chrysosairs. I want Euphorius back right now. I didn't mind Panaconi, but there's something about the story being like, oh yeah, the Trailblazer's memory was incomplete. There's something about that that bugs me. And I don't know if it's always been like that. Has that plot point always been there? Or is that just something being tacked on to, fill out Firefly? Which, I'm all for getting more stuff with Firefly. She's a good character. But there's just something about the Trailblazer's memory being incomplete that just feels weird with everything you went through in Penacony. Little obnoxious that all of them are running together. Yes. So you had mentioned wanting Firefly. You didn't really care about the Dahlia, but you wanted Firefly and you wanted Fugue. So you could do Break. And they're running back to back. And this is no difference than when Hycealians came out and they ran Kafka with her. Because it's like, if you're doing Dot, you need Kafka. I have to get Firefly and Dahlia, and then in the next get banner, could get Fugue, but that's 3 characters. Yeah, that is 3 characters. I would hope you could use 4-star light cones. But yeah, that's 3 characters you would have to get. Thankfully, you already have Ling Sha. for the team that it looks like they want you to play. And that's the other thing too. This is the team they want you to use because of how the Dahlia's kit works or how it was described. Can I just have fun with like mix and matching characters and stuff like that? Yes, there are characters that work well together and make certain teams, but I don't know. I just hate the fact that it's just like, oh, here's the whole team right here. Here you go. The shield is too much. Yeah. The shield is way too much. I honestly like I'll do the story and stuff like that. Because again, I do like the characters and stuff in HSR. But this set of banners, oh my god. Like I would I pull Firefly still? I don't know. Because I don't have anything, as far as I know, I don't have anything to use with her and with her well. And I don't want to fall into, well, if you get the Dahlia, you'll be good. But you're going to have to reach into that little wallet of yours and spend your savings that you're using on a different game to make sure that you can still do stuff in this one. This is the thing I don't like in the predatoriness of that shilling. Because, yeah, Genjin still does the shill and is doing it a lot worse nowadays than it did ever. But yeah, it might come down to that I kind of take a step back from Star Rail. Um, I don't know if I would still, I might still auto it at the very least, doing the dailies at that point, and just do nothing else. Specifically because it's a lot easier to do lunchtime stuff when autoing Star Rail. Although Disgaea is not that bad either, because I can auto the story part of it and eat while that's going, and then just do the combat. But yeah, the Dahlia did not impress me. Although cool that it's Christina V for the voice. Um, if you like the Dahlia and stuff like that, awesome. If you've been looking for a way to bring back Firefly because she was, she was your baby girl, awesome. I have nothing against that because it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna look at me when the Amphorius comes back around, like I get all excited because I get to use my Chrysosairs. I get to see them again. And again, that's the only reason I'm excited about the Chimera event. Pick a trainer. I'm picking an Axa. Well, an Axa is not the best. I don't care. Okay. Speaking of having going back to savings. Oh, didn't hit that. There you go, game. All right, we get to go through the portal now. Oh, it's a actual domain. All right. Good thing I did stop. All right, so we're just going to be going through the story for what we can. And we'll pause for HSR at lunchtime. If I finished this before, I mean, I still got to do my dailies too, but if I finish the story before going into Star Rail, I think I'll just end stream after Star Rail. And then, yeah. Otherwise, we're just going to be making sure we finish this out. And then Monday, just to let you guys know, because we should be finishing the story for here for today, we'll go back to Disgaea.
Are these people... Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
I'm still reading that as Hyperbeans. And seriously, rethink your hats.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right? Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is?
I have a question. The whole point of like going like was it just to like open it And that was the energy we needed? Because it makes sense that the travelers here, of course, Lauma and Arlecchino, they were the ones that opened it. Why is Paimon following me? She did not have the energy to do this. She should not be in here.
Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
Hyper beam!
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything.
I mean, your name no longer means anything. What the hell is that?
When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
How's your day going so far, babe?
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Did indeed learn that Kutar is the Finnish moon god. Kutar is a Finnish moon goddess?
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Columbina. Alas, Kutar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Columbina's real name.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Yeah, you've been pretty talkative this whole time. What changed?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points.
I am growing to really love Nicole's design. Like, I liked it before, but it's really growing on me. I love it.
When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the three from truly ancient times. I can't imagine they would know anything about our current moon goddess. There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons plunged the world into chaos, it seems they looked once more to the moons for help, praying for a new goddess to be born.
Question for Nicole? Are you giving an offering to Nicole? Or no comment? Who's better, Nicole or Alice? Ah, I see.
Question? Yeah, that checks out.
Okay, that second croissant hurt my voice.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover?
Let's go early. The music in here is really pretty.
There's a door blocking this path.
Not a problem. Try this.
I mean, that was kind of obvious to hit that. Especially for a daughter. Yeah, you know what? There we go.
Whoa! How did that door suddenly collapse?
This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device stops working.
Paimon, we've been through many domains. You should know how this shit works.
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
Whee! Fine by the by. Making more locks today? Okay.
The way ahead is blocked by broken rocks! Oh!
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier?
Is that this? Okay.
Ha! So it works in reverse, too!
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You never know when there's a chest about.
The humans we see are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later.
Why is Arlie almost dead?
Witness my rise.
That was weird. Arlie was full health, right? Why was she almost dead?
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise. What do all these paintings mean?
Let me see.
Sunday?
To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame. I shared a little of this with Lauma before.
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Nibelung, huh? I haven't heard the name Nibelung since Valkyrie Profile, which was the name of one of Lynette. I almost call her Lynette. Attacks. Nibelung Valesti.
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted to share the tale again.
Alright then.
Paimon, you should have stayed back. You should have sat with Varka.
Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat. But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely, down to its very foundations. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame, a battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles. Discord would soon emerge between the 3 Moon Sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the heavenly principles.
What? Weapons?
Yes, the very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 Moon Sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed an unacceptable threat to Tevat. It is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach of the peace agreement. Regardless of who knew what, when, The heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies. Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat. The rejections slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
So that's the full story.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Tevat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born here?
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the frost moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters' dying wish. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is as you say, then Columbina faces the same grave danger. Our investigation has yet to bear fruit. We must hurry.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going.
Okay. Alright, I think I see. I need to fling it over here. I hope there wasn't a chest up there. Up. Whee!
We're finally here. Guessing we'll need to activate this thing?
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvaki within it flows unimpeded. It should be functioning normally. The only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen? Can we repair it using those?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the Hyperborean's backup plan. Let's look for some cores.
Okay. Taking the long way.
Get to work! By royal decree!
Stay back! Decay! You...
That's not gonna last long. Alright, you're just gonna drop it? Oh, no. Okay.
Paimon found a core! But how do we get across?
Walk up, then jump down.
Walk up where? On that side? I mean, that makes sense, but was there a staircase that I didn't see? Oh, yeah, back here. Derp. Is there a thing to jump? Because the Kavaki probably could get up there, but... I don't think I can bring anything up, can I? Nope. Hang on. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That should be enough cores. Let's head back.
Should be enough cores. Let's head back. Alright. We'll leave the cores there, see what happens. Find a way to act. What device am I activating? Like, be more specific. Oh, it's this, right? I see.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Paimon sees our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go.
And away we go. Take a sip of my tea here.
This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night, and we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home.
That's a little bit of a disturbing statue.
The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first. That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you? And yet, she has no choice but to return. You know this.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? We've explored everything we can. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times, we're still no closer to learning Columbina's name.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name? Not at any point in history?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
Well, no one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps she was never granted a name at all.
But does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back? She's just gonna disappear and there's nothing we can do about it?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased this question? You all seem to be taking this in completely the wrong way.
No, I think we're taking this completely the right way in terms of the way the facts are given. But what do you mean?
Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can have one now.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then all we have to do is create one, no? It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind you shouted, "Hey, Tumaini"? But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time. When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you. Ether. So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
Columbina.
Columbina.
Paimon will call her Columbina too.
Well, she has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think from now on I should call her Columbina too.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found her this whole time, and not for lack of trying.
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered? How could you have come to an answer you felt was finally correct? Oh, it all makes sense now. This has Alice's fingerprints all over it.
Are you suggesting that mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
Probably. Welcome to the Hexen Circle, Arlecchino.
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying, "Ah, what fun."
Uh,
Lala, your antlers!
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
The power within what? The name?
Yes.
Friendship.
So, the thing is,
What's wrong now?
this is so annoying. I really want to explain how that whole thing works, starting from the founding principles of Tevat and... Oh, I could talk about this for hours, but... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly a bad call on Paimon's part.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that name.
then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Pair Night party ever!
And at last, we will send her home.
I can barely move anymore. My consciousness is fading away. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them one more time. They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name,
Looking for me? I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. What is it? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you. So, where's everyone else?
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient ruins.
Huh? Wait, so you were...
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on. I followed you the whole way.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you remember? Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure. In that case, come with me.
But... Before that, could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina! Oh, this truly is wonderful.
She bracing for impact?
Llama, I can't breathe.
Bracing for impact.
Ha-ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, we were worried sick.
For free. For free.
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half from? You added it yourself?
That's right. It means...
Born beneath the moon.
Yes. And by extension, it can also mean born beneath this world.
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that the Moon Prayer Night celebrations in Nasha Town have already begun.
That's wonderful. Why are you a Dodoko now?
Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And some of the ambient lighting and entertainments were sponsored by the kind souls in the Hexen Circle.
Nicole? Why have you turned into Dodoko?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us, and for helping me find my name. It's nice to finally hear your voice. You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure is what we Seelie do. And if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Chests are all well and good, but this was what it's all about. Ah, so satisfying. Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some trouble. That's why I couldn't be here in person.
Ah.
But don't worry. We're with you in spirit. We'll be celebrating right along with you. Keep an eye out for the Hexen Circle's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope B in this time.
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe Aino, Nefer, and their crew are setting things up as we speak. On that note, Nefer, about that request I made.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Wonderful. In that case, Traveler?
Huh?
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best Moon Prayer Night ever.
It's a domain. I heard the domain sound. Oh, Pikachu.
Hey, young lady. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Get her candies!
Happy Moon Prayer Night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Turning Nasha Town into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
That is really sweet.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot. This feels like the surprise of my life. I do. I never imagined I'd ever get to enjoy Moon Prayer Night with everyone so freely. If you're happy, we're happy.
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Lauma. Is there something about Moon Prayer Night that enhances what's in your head as well as the antlers on top?
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater cause. It truly is a magical festival.
I see it now. This bickering is actually a sign of a strong relationship.
That is one side shot of Lauma. Holy.
Huh? What's everyone doing here?
Staring at Lauma. Don't lie.
Oh, Miss Columbina, you're back.
Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks for your concern. How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited. Not like this. This time her excitement seems more serious. Seems like she's had a major breakthrough. She said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime, we're free to relax and have some fun.
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task won't be so simple.
I should go. I still have a few things to attend to at the Frost Moon Scion stall.
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this once-in-a-year festival will come with once-in-a-year opportunities.
Hold up a second. Where's Varka?
Getting drunk, probably.
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship the moment he entered Nasha Town.
Ah, that's Mondstadters for you. They know what they want when festivals roll around.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Now, if we go to the flagship, will Venti be there? That would be really cool.
I will. Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get out there and have some fun. You'll definitely get a warm welcome at every stall. Oh, also, take this map with you. It's a guide to the festival.
Oh my god, this is where all the minigames are?
The Frost Moon Scion stall is over here. Lauma's invited a whole bunch of cute animals to celebrate too. Over there is the Hexacircle section. Alice seemed more excited than anyone about this festival, so she insisted on making it a grand affair. Oh, and then there's the Nasha Town local specialties, including... Actually, forget that. Better if you go check them out for yourself. Thank you. It looks like a lot of fun. You're not coming with me? We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself for a bit first? Yep. If you find something you like and want to try it out together, just give us a shout. We'll be right with you. Otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's so much on offer, so try to experience as much as you can. And don't forget to stuff yourself with all the delicious festival food! All right then, off I go. Where should I go first?
Oh god.
This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. How lovely.
That is how she's probably gonna move. Oh god. How floaty. I want to see Dory.
But I was aiming right at it. Aw, what a pity. I saw it with my own eyes. You were so close. So very close. That's not true. It dodged out of the way right as I was about to snag it. I'm sorry? You heard me. This paper frog can move. I swear. Dear, oh dear, what are you saying? How could a paper frog move? Unless you believe there really is magic in this world.
Wait, is this actually something from Simulonka? That frog? It said stream. Wasn't that one of the frogs from Simulonka?
But even if I, the mere humble merchant that I am, knew such magic, surely I would not use it on a paper frog. I'd sooner give Mora legs, so I could walk right into my purse. My dear, dear customer, why not have one more try? This time I'll give you 12% off, a very generous discount for one of my most regular customers. Just think about how much experience you have under your belt now. You're sure to win the next one. Oh, darn. I used up all my coins. I'll be right back. Just gonna fetch some more from my house. Take your time, but don't take too long. This event is Moon Prayer Night only. Miss it, and you'll have to wait a whole year before I'm back. Next customer, please. Welcome. Hello. Whoa, what's this big one doing over here? How do I tell my employees not to go running around this time? Shooting them a glance won't work. I haven't known them long enough. Dory? Why, hello there, Miss Columbina. Would you like to play my ring toss game? The rules are very simple, and it's easy to get the hang of. How much for a round? Oh, first time's free. Not a single mora. After that, well, we can cross that bridge if and when we come to it. But with your sharp sharp skills, I'm sure you'll win all the prizes in one fell swoop. That was an obvious enough hint for them, right? Right?
All the ring presents in the air to prizes. Columbina will toss the ring.
Here comes the ring! Oh, peanuts.
Change tracks. Roselle, should we move or not?
Just a tiny bit.
All right, then I'll... Oh, sugar plums, not the clock hands. How do I move the legs again?
Stop it! Stop dodging! Oh.
That was fun.
Let's see now. Let's see. Wow, very good. That's the highest score we've had all night. And here's your prize. Now, how about another round? As for the cost...
Can I have that in my teapot?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Durin and Hat Guy. Are you here to play the game?
Yes.
No. Aww.
You said we were just coming here to say hello.
I did, but then I recognized a few more people as I got closer.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that...
Yeah, they are from Simulonka. They are actually the ones from Simulonka.
It's our little dragon. He's all grown up.
Someone's popular.
Well now, since you came all this way, why don't you try out this lovely game we have going? First try is free.
All right. I want them just to bring back Simulonka. There's no reason that should have gone away.
He'll have a go. I'll pass.
It's only one free try per customer. You can't give your try to him.
I'm aware.
How has Elder Almond been lately?
He's in great shape. He goes for a run in the forest every morning to stay fit and healthy.
He tried to go boat racing with Firecracker a while back, but he couldn't even make it onto the Lotus Leaf. Firecracker was in fits of laughter.
How about you, little dragon? Can you still fly?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. They took that away from you. Seriously, why can't he fly?
But you've become less chatty. Has growing up been tough on you?
We call that maturity. You know, the thing people sing about.
What?
The knight wields a sword of stone to defend those hearts that are made of gold. Stone is very heavy. That's what keeps them from talking too much.
That's awesome! I want to be a knight when I grow up too. Ring, here I come!
Oh, the hat-wearing man. I never thought I'd see you again. You seem more determined than when I saw you last on the train.
Oh, that's the conductor! Hat man!
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. The people you once helped see it clearly. It's because you are once again on the right track. May the engine in our hearts propel us to the station of our dreams.
I can move! I can move now, Roselle!
What are they doing, running into the rings like that? You got them all so quickly. I have never seen anything like this in all my travels. Is this guy actually an old friend of theirs? But how? They're origami animals and clockwork people from a fairy tale. Getting to know them would be quite an arduous task, unless they share a hometown? I have to get to the bottom of this. Next time I see the great mage Alice, I shall demand answers.
Thank you, Dory. I had a lot of fun.
Now for your prize. Where did I put it? Give me a moment to dig it out. Oh, sweet grand prize. How I wish I didn't have to let you go. Good thing I've already turned a profit from the customers earlier in the night. Otherwise, I'd have wasted all my hard work. Okay, I'm back. What? I leave for 2 seconds and someone's already claimed the grand prize? Oh, well, these things happen, you know? Perhaps you'd be interested in one of the other prizes instead. We've got all kinds of wonderful goodies here.
Is this the thing you wanted? Here, you can have it.
Huh? But...
Don't worry about it. It will be happier with you.
But I wanted it for the
Thanks so
teapot.
much, miss. Moon Goddess. Oh, goodness gracious, Columbina. Give me strength. How am I supposed to make any more money from this child at this rate?
Daddy, look! That's the game I was telling you about!
Where's he going? Mister?
Forget it. She is the Moon Goddess after all. I'll think of some other way to swing this. Maybe I can try to hook this new kid.
Huh? Oh, someone already won the grand prize.
You can take mine if you want.
What? Why? Why are all these bleeding hearts coming here to ruin my business?
Okay, hun, when you do this, can you flip it into Japanese so we can hear JP Dory? What's happening to that man, right? I have no idea what was happening.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, everyone.
Aw, that's a cute shot.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
You know, where's, how do I turn off the thing? There we go. We'll take the screenshots here. They're pretty. Ah, look at the little chibis. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. Let's, go to the other stalls.
So this is the Frost Moon Scions area. It feels very familiar. But everyone looks much happier than usual.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Would you like to try on some animal-themed headwear?
I always hear Lauma saying how heavy her antlers are. I wonder how it feels. Let me give it a try.
Oh my! It really suits you.
Oh, that's cute!
It's a little itchy, and it's hard to turn my head.
Welcome to cosplay, Columbina.
Should I keep wearing it?
Try a different one.
How does this look?
Oh, that's cute. I'll keep that one on. That's cute. I have cat ears now. Cat! Wait, could she understand them? Are you gonna actually have the same thing that Llama does? Oh, balloon! I got a balloon! Puffins!
I wish for a never-ending supply of laka berries. What a humble wish. Probably written by a child.
That was Ino.
Is that Llama the Moon Chanter? I wish that the long plume ibises would stop biting me. Oh dear, poor Llama.
All right, I'll write that one down for you.
She's writing down the wishes for the animals.
I got it.
While everyone else is celebrating Moon Prayer Night, you're as busy as ever.
I don't mind. It's rewarding work. A good kind of busy. My antlers are at their heaviest tonight, and the Kuvaki waves are especially strong. But as I help these dear friends hang their wishes up, I feel a great peace within myself that is hard to describe. You see, they are all such beautiful wishes, and they are ones that we can fulfill by our own strength.
Do you blame me, Llama? I want to hear your honest answer. It is by the help of so many people that I can return to the moon. But I feel as though I've hardly done anything in return.
You've done plenty, Columbina. I say this in earnest, both as someone who knows your history, and also as a friend who has seen what you've been through.
What about as a moon chanter?
I feel proud to honor our moon goddess's wish. And I'm sure any moon chanter in history would have felt the same way.
Thank you for your kind words, Llama.
But... since you asked for my honesty, I won't lie to you. My feelings are mixed right now. Besides pride, I also feel, I suppose it's a reluctance to let go. Once you return to the moon, we will be far apart and separated by a false sky. I'm sure those of us left behind will gaze up at that sky, yearning for the moon once in a while, just as you used to do.
I will miss you, Llama. I will miss you all. I hope to stay in touch. I will try and find some way to send messages down from the moon.
Perhaps you could use Kuvaki. I've heard Yehoda say that signals can be sent using long and short waves, or strong and weak lights.
That sounds a little complicated. What if we forget what the signals mean?
We could prepare a codebook beforehand, but... you're right. It wouldn't really suit you. Still, whatever happens, I believe that you will find your own unique way of communicating with us. And now that I think about that, My heart feels lighter.
Because you trust in me?
Yes. I have faith in you, and in the power of truth. In my experience, the truth tends to be difficult. But that's what makes it stand out from what is false. So I'm confident that your thoughts and your love will shine through the curtain of lies. We will know it when we see it.
Thank you. Now, could you help me hang up my wish?
Is this?
I wish that all who dwell in this moonlit world can find a place to belong. And I wish that I shall one day see my friends again.
Aww.
It's 2 wishes. I hope that's not too greedy of me.
Never Columbina.
Not at all. And I think you speak for us all with the second one. I shall continue to pray until the day that all of these wishes come true.
Go smoothly on the journey with Lucia, and that Columbina's travels go well too. There's Paimons. Oh, okay, we know that one. Move society more quickly. That's gotta be Flynn's. I think that's Flynn's. Well, give me your phrase, there's your Hoda. Lil Iki would notice me. Okay. Oh, now it's just gonna repeat. All right, we can leave that break. Oh, this didn't trigger when I walked by here.
Frost Moon Scion's stall looks kind of plain, but it's pretty cool once you get into it. I don't go to Hisi Island much, but it's got that, like, old world cultural feel. And if culture means we get more festivals, I'm all for it!
Hello, Yehuda.
Columbine... hello, Moon Goddess?
No, call her by your name, Yehuda. That's okay.
That was too close. I almost gave the game away in front of the staff. Oh, wait. What's the deal with her shoes? They don't make a sound when she walks. I could do with a pair of those.
Could you really call those shoes?
Do you like balloons too?
Balloons? Oh, you mean those? What's so fun about balloons? I'm not a kid anymore. They're probably more up Aino's alley.
Yes. The animals seem very curious about these strange flying objects. I was drawn here by their voices. I recently learned a fun new game you can play with balloons, so I decided to come and give it a try.
A new game?
Hello.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Here to buy some balloons?
Yes. Could you give me a few that haven't been inflated yet?
Are you sure? I guess it's not a problem, but...
Yes, please. Thank you.
Uninflated balloons? But those are just little rubber pouches. What does she want with those?
Would you like to play the balloon game, Yehuda?
Huh? Sure. I guess. How do you play it?
Wait here a moment.
Oh. This is so weird. What have I got myself into now?
I thought I saw Columbina nearby.
Uh-oh! That's the 4th Harbinger! All she's helped us out quite a bit. She's good people, right?
Absolutely she is.
Is she looking for Columbina? Oh, guess that's my ticket out of here. I'm not sure my heart can take being sandwiched between two harbingers. Which stall is she checking out? Oh, it's that other Frost Moon Scion's one. Try on the headgear, see what it's like having antlers or animal ears for a day. Oh, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that stuff. So embarrassing. I have enough gear to carry as it is. Wait, what? She put it on?
Aww. Well, one of her daughters is a cat.
How peculiar. This would take some getting used to. I wonder if this is what it's like for Lynette.
Aw, that's sweet.
It really suits you, ma'am. What is this? She was so intimidating a moment ago, but now, dang, she's really rocking those ears. How does she make them look so cool?
I suppose I may as well keep them on for now. All part of the festive experience.
She's coming this way.
How do you do, Miss Yehoda?
Oh, jeez. Don't talk to me while wearing that thing. Where am I supposed to look? Oh, hey there.
I'm looking for Columbina. Have you seen her?
She just... Huh?
Oh.
Wait, is that what she meant by balloon game?
Is she gonna peg Arlecchino with a water balloon?
Huh? No fair! How come I get caught in the crossfire?
An ambush from the rear? Is this a declaration of war, Columbina?
Would you like to play too, Arlecchino?
Seriously? Are they gonna start some beef right here, right now?
Gladly. That said, I believe there is another who would like to join.
Boss Nev! Thank goodness! You've got to get me out of here! Things are kicking off big time!
Hello there. I'd like 10... no, make that 20 balloons, please. Uninflated.
What?
Miss Moon Goddess, I hope you're prepared to pay the price for assaulting my employee.
Welcome to the game, Nefer.
Just to be clear, let's keep this a fair fight, okay? No strange powers, please and thank you.
Naturally.
Don't just stand there, Yehoda. Aren't you going to team up with me?
Huh? Do I have to?
Yeah, so you're fired.
Of course. Don't forget, the Curatorium has a reputation to uphold.
I knew something like this was gonna happen.
God, I love it. Okay, that was the best one so far. Alright, let me check the... Let's try to go towards Flens. Oh, he's just over here?
Sunny days! I prefer sunny days.
Ah, well, you are as warm as the sun itself, Moon Goddess. Very well. I believe your spirit animal has to be this most adorable chic badger.
Wow! Thank you, Mr. Talking Magic Lamp.
Have a very happy festival, Moon Goddess.
Lance? That's you, isn't it?
Shh. It's our little secret, my dear traveler in Paimon.
Okay, sure, but why are you here selling sugar sculptures?
Everyone celebrates in their own way. After gazing into the abyss and spending time around gravestones all year, what better way to relax than to see sunny smiles on the faces of the living? Besides that, I like to think of myself as a fair judge of character. I dare say matching personalities to confection suits me rather well.
That's not what Paimon was talking about. Aren't you afraid that your true identity might be exposed?
Should I be? There is all manner of magic in the air this moon prayer night. Thanks to the work of the great mages, I see Miss Columbina is hiding in plain sight. Why should I not do the same? Why miss this rare opportunity to enjoy a special evening in my true form?
Fair enough. You got a point there. People who don't know you will probably think you're just a talking lantern.
Well, now that we see eye to eye, what brings you here? Not a search for your spirit animal, I presume?
Ah, well, actually... Here, see for yourself.
Oh, this is... How wonderful. A beautiful idea.
Yeah, we just met Varka, and he said that having everyone draw their own section was kind of boring. So, he did your bit for you.
Ah, Varka. Ever the maverick. I see his artistic skills are truly one of a kind.
I wonder if we're actually going to see that with Varka when we go to see him.
In that case, I shall paint something on Mr. Albedo's behalf in a short while.
What? Why not now?
Ahem. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Phew, that was close.
Hello, Flins.
What? She recognized you right away!
What keen eyes you have, Miss Columbina. Especially considering they are shut.
I did not see you. Rather, I sensed you. I can sense the fluctuations in Kuvaki all around me.
One would expect no less of the Moon Goddess. Might I interest you in some candy?
Yes, please.
Excellent. I shall make some for you right away. Something the matter, Miss Columbina?
What about my spirit animal? All the other children carrying sugar sculptures are talking about it.
Wait, is she taking the test seriously?
Ah, my apologies. How could I neglect that? You are quite right, Miss Columbina. Every one of us has a magical creature living in their heart. Would you permit me to help you find yours?
Yes, please.
Do you prefer the day or the night?
Night.
Which of the 4 seasons is your favorite?
Winter.
Think of a perfect day. What is the weather like? Sunny? Rainy? Or perhaps cloudy?
Snowing.
Rainy in the morning, sunny at night.
What kind of answer is that?
Forests, lakes, and open seas. Which do you prefer of these?
I like them all.
Imagine you opened your very own shop. What would you sell there?
Moonlight, I think.
Wow! Paimon would totally shop there.
It wouldn't cost anything. You'd just need to visit.
Aha! I believe I know what your spirit animal is. Here. For you.
Oh, it's a Kohenki!
Indeed. A free-spirited being with a deep love for all things here in Nodcry, who selflessly lends her aid to as many people as she can reach. It is the perfect fit for you, Miss Columbina.
Thank you.
I want to give it a try. Do me next.
It would be my honor. But you shall have to forgive me. We have known each other for quite some time. I doubt there is any answer I could give that would come as a surprise to you. So instead, would you accept this sugar sculpture as a token of our friendship?
It's a lantern.
Hey, why don't you two go enjoy your candy over there? Paimon wants to try out this spirit animal thing too. Right, Flint's? Come on, play ball. I got this drawing done.
But I want to hear Paimon's answers.
But it'll probably take ages. Paimon's a complex soul.
Complex soul.
And we don't want your candy to melt while you wait, huh?
Oh. Okay then.
Nice excuse, Lady Paimon. That was some quick thinking.
Yeah, no thanks to you. A little help next time?
It's sweet. Is that Lockaberry? I wonder what flavor the Traveler got.
This way! This way! It's the candy-selling lantern! I'm coming!
Of course. Traveler, maybe we can share? Yes. I found out recently that people share their food sometimes, so I'd like to try it. Or is that a no? Thank you. Yours is a little more sour than mine. Here, you try it. Are you sure? Amazing. My sugar sculpture has shrunk, yet my heart is filled with feelings of sweetness. I will remember this feeling. Sure.
Oh, that one was cute. Alright, so that was Flynn's. Let's go. Alright, we'll probably run into the Traveler here. And then we'll go around to get to...
Dodoko's Whirligig! Come check out Dodoko's Whirligig!
To get to Varka.
Ah, welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask what this is?
Ah, it's a very special amusement sponsored by the great mage herself. Ride on a soft and furry Dodoko and embark on an unforgettable adventure. I say that, but I'm just following a script here. Who is this mage, anyway? And what the heck is a Dodoko?
I'd like to ride.
No problem. But, are you by yourself?
Is that not okay?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just that each Dodoko can accommodate 2 passengers. Would you like to bring a friend along?
My friends...
That should do it. Now, we just need to get everyone else to draw something on it, too.
Oh, let's go to the other characters then, before we go to Varka to see what happens.
But we gotta keep it a secret from Columbina.
Traveler.
Noni.
I want to go on that ride. Will you join me? Let's go then.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the rounds. You go have fun.
All right. I think we have to wait in line over there.
Please take your seats. For safety reasons, you mustn't try to leave the ride before it comes to a complete stop. All right, you're all set. I wish you both a wonderful journey.
Not bad. It reminds me of riding a moon lane. Sometimes, the Kuhenki circle around me like this, playing their beautiful melodies. Yeah, I'm going to miss them. It does. I've felt scared in the past, too. But this is a little different. You know something? I got to see a lot of fascinating things during my disappearance. I saw how the Frost Moon Scions act around their families. So different than how they used to act in my presence. And I also saw how they interact with their friends. It made me curious at first. Why do people act so sincere when they're worshipping gods, but save their truest, warmest feelings for each other? Slowly, I came to realize that it's because they trust one another. They know, deep down, that they'll be accepted for who they are. All of it. The good and the bad. I know. I knew it the moment you started calling out my name. What I fear now is the end. I fear losing all this the very night I have gained it. Thank you for this conversation. Thank you for listening to me. Don't worry. This fear I have, and the unknown that awaits me, they cannot hurt me. Not when I possess a treasure far greater. I just want you to remember this version of me. The real me. On this final night together.
Dear passengers, Dodoco's awesome adventure has come to a close. Please leave in an orderly fashion, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future. Don't want the journey to end, huh? Don't worry, you two. There's always another adventure waiting just around the corner.
Aw, the traveler's holding a heart. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. Let's go this way. Sandrone's over
There
here.
are so many attractions here. Since I rarely get out, I might as well make the most of it.
Let's go over here. Sandrone should be over here.
Well, look who it is. I heard someone went and disappeared on us the moment we let her out of our sight. They looked all over for you. Frankly, I didn't think you'd be back for Moon Prayer Night.
Were you worried about me, Sandrone?
You would like that, wouldn't you? Do you even hear what you're saying?
It seems to me like you disguised yourself with festive headgear, just so that you could come see me on Moon Prayer Night and make sure I'm okay. You didn't even bring Polonia with you.
You? I thought you couldn't see.
I cannot. But I sense the confusion of those around us rippling through the Kuvaki currents. Based on what I know about you, let me guess what you're wearing. Is it cat ears?
Shut up! I'm only here to protect the Fatui's interest in this territory. Running into you was pure bad luck.
Really? But you were the one who asked Arlecchino to help everyone find my name.
Columbina! Ugh! Just one more word, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords.
It's Columbina Hyposelenia now.
Tell someone who cares.
I've missed you, Sandrone. The whole time I was gone, I was thinking. I hope I get a chance to say some ugly words to you.
She did think that.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Anyway, let's go play that game.
What? You mean that frostfin whale?
Yes. It's some kind of game where you get bitten if you step on the wrong tooth. Seems like fun.
Who in their right mind would wanna...
Because you're not a scaredy cat.
Fine! You wanna play? Let's play. Don't complain when I kick your sorry butt.
Lovely.
You old geezer! I'm gonna beat the pants off you! Just you watch!
I almost forgot. Sandrone?
What is it now?
You'd better not lose, or I'm going to beat your head in.
What? Allow me to demonstrate since I'm feeling so nice. You just step on the teeth, like this.
Which should I pick? I'm getting a bad feeling from this one. Sensing Kuvaki doesn't count. Your turn, Sandrone.
Don't come crying to me if you get bitten.
have them light up again. Okay. Her little floating thing is a little hard to control.
There are less and less teeth remaining.
Huh? What's that noise?
She got the chomp.
I think you might have picked a bad tooth, Sandrone.
Shut it!
Do you need any help? It seems like you're stuck.
No, we gotta retake the picture because we got Columbina in the shot now.
No! It's just a blasted toy! How is its grip this strong? Stop laughing!
All right. Well, you lost. So just like I promised.
Hey! What are you doing? Are you seriously?
Hiya.
She bonks her.
Why you? Oh, just you wait! Rematch!
Are you all right, Sandrone? That was quite a strong bite. Are your clockwork parts?
Quit your fussing! I don't need it!
All right. I'll go first this time.
I see it now. She can sense which teeth are rigged. So I just need to avoid the same ones that she does.
This one. Seems fine.
She avoided that one then? Now I've got you. All right, my turn. What?
Looks like you lost again, Sandrone.
Wait! There's more than one bad tooth!
Bonk.
Bonk.
Sandrone is really bad at this game.
Stupid game! What idiot came up with this?
Are you all right, Sandrone? You said some nasty things just now.
Oh, I'm peachy.
Should I let you bonk me on the head as well?
Ah, forget it!
Come on, bonk away. It can be your consolation prize for losing so badly.
I told you, forget it! Gah, you've always been so annoying. Singing right outside my door, inviting yourself to my tea parties, going AWOL. And now you're off to the moon or something.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite.
Who's Rosaline?
I will not forget them. Just as I shall not forget this moment. We'll always be friends, no matter where we are, right?
Who'd want to be your...
Aww.
I'll miss you, Sandrone. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Aww. She's so sad.
I'll miss you too, Columbina.
Sorry, what was that?
I what?
Yeesh! No need to freak out. What's wrong? We've been looking everywhere for you.
What do you want?
Oh, nice ears.
What do you want?
This!
Huh?
It's your turn to draw something. You're one of her friends too, aren't you?
Doesn't know how lucky she is.
Well, it's time for lunch. Should be close to finishing this, I think. Where is Aino? Oh, there's Aino.
This doesn't make any sense. How am I losing every single time? Wait, Inefa, you're cheating, aren't you? Yeah, that must be it.
I am not cheating, Aino.
Uh-oh, sounds like Inefa's turning into a big baloney bot. I think it's time for some serious maintenance.
Moon Goddess, help me. Miss Columbina, Aino is attempting to cheat.
What the? I'm not the cheater. You're the cheater. How dare you throw it back at me? All right, fine. Let's all laugh at Aino. Just you wait till I get home, because I'm going to make a game bot that can win 100% of the time. Let's see you laugh when I come back and beat your butts. You'll all have your heads covered in stickers when I'm through with you. We came to check everything was okay after all that yelling, but,
Whatever it is, it sounds like cheating is allowed.
Kuhenki concentration. Each player starts with differently colored kuhenki. Each round, they draw one kuhenki from their opponent. When a player has two kuhenki of the same color, they make a pair and can be discarded. Any that can't form a pair must be kept. The round ends when a player can't form any more kuhenki pairs, and that player gets a sticker.
Ooh! Can 4 people play as well?
That is fine, so long as the turn order is fixed beforehand.
Alrighty then. In that case, the 2 of us will join as one team. Okay, but if you lose, you're both getting stickered. I don't want to hear any excuses. Sure. And if we win? If you win, only one of you gets to sticker someone else.
I have taken to calling this. I know logic.
Hey, lay off me, all right? Okay, so we're starting the game from scratch again, which means all my stickers so far don't count. Looks like Luonatar is the Kuhenki of honor for this game. Anyway, let's go clockwise, starting from Inefa. Nice! That's a pair! Go, go, fly!
Go on.
I have a pair.
Uh-oh! We gotta pick up the pace! Phew, that was too close. I thought I was gonna lose. Let's see who's gonna be the unlucky one.
Good luck,
Okay, this
everyone.
could go a little bit faster.
Let me pick a good one. What's it gonna be? You're looking very pleased with yourself there. What happened to being a huge Grumposaurus? I won. Duh. Me again?
Don't fidget too much, Ino, or the sticker's going to fall off.
I don't care. If it falls off, it falls off. If a pair of Kuhengi get discarded, why not a pair of stickers? Huh? Huh?
I've lost.
Sticker, sticker, sticker! Cute!
You really don't want to put stickers in your hair, game.
You think so? Shame. I can't see it for myself.
What did Luanatar say?
She said it looks so cute that she wants me to lose a few more rounds.
Who put these stickers on Paimon's eyebrows? Ugh, she can barely see. All right, now, I think we got enough evidence to prove that there's a serious problem here.
Yes, I agree as well.
The culprit is... Ineffa!
Culprit? What did I do?
Quit acting dumb, Ineffa! You're not wriggling your way out of this one. I've been watching you. Not only did you remember whose side Luanatar started at, but every time someone drew a Kuhenki, you were logging it and calculating every last possibility. Which Kuhenki pairs were gone, who had what color Kuhenki in their hand, even our facial expressions. You were keeping track of it the entire time. Exactly! What Ino said!
Putting aside the fact that running calculations is not against the game rules, do you have any evidence to support your allegations? But that's not against the rules either.
So she admits it.
She certainly does.
All right, everyone grab a sticker. It's time to get Ineffa back.
But...
Take that!
Alright, now we gotta go see Varka.
The next robot show will start in 5 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
What's
Oh, Varka's
this?
over here.
Should I give it a try?
Where's the last stall? What haven't I seen? There was like one other one not lit. Huh.
I wouldn't say it's unfair, exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How would you explain that to the kids? You can't just explain it away as magic.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina! No, nothing you need to worry yourself about.
Ah, impeccable timing. Stick around for a second, Miss Columbina. I need your input on something. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer. I, for one, would like to hear your verdict on the matter.
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this festive fair in Dodoco form. Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences. Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodoco to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodoco's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned about. I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that, why is Alice's Dodoco permitted to interact directly with the children celebrating Moon Prayer Night, while mine is not?
Your voice speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what I said. Miss Nicole?
Ugh, I can't stand it. I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I've said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually an awful lot older than either of you.
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like someone to play the game you've prepared?
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed from Alice. She probably didn't even make them herself. The point is, I want to know everyone's thoughts after they receive their prizes. But as you've said, I can't just ask.
Oh, what a sad Dodoco.
I've been biting my lip for so long, and I've had no one to vent my frustrations on. I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the chance to guide people to treasure.
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee that I'll win a prize, but...
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for? Let the game begin!
It's like they forgot I was ever here. Ha!
Oh. No, I lost my Dodoco. Yep, one went right down in between that. I don't know how much points I needed.
Congratulations, Miss Columbina! With your great wisdom, you have overcome every obstacle in your path and conquered the great challenge posed to you by fate.
Fate?
Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic, it could be the icy winds or the dawn. Anything you like, really. You could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dodoco, if that's what you're into. Anyway, you can take or leave my suggestions. Moving on. All my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it now?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you. No more talk. Just open it.
Wow. What a lovely sculpture. Classic and cute at the same time. Thank you, Miss Nicole. I'll always treasure it.
Ah, there we go. Music to my ears. You have my sincerest gratitude, Miss Columbina. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me and fulfilling my wish.
Don't mention it. You've all done much to help me. And still, I'm the one receiving all these gifts.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Hexenzirkel member they call B. Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Pleased to meet you too.
Hyposelenia. A fine name indeed. Now then, Miss Columbina, do you wish to hear a mage's divination?
Divination? The Frost Moon Scions used to ask me what would happen in the future. Is this like that?
From the perspective of the one seeking answers, perhaps. As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown, resolve your doubts, and soothe the confusion in your heart, divination could be for you.
The unknowns on my journey.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then hydromancy is the more precise option. But that is a complex affair, and to relegate that majestic art to the status of a festive amusement would seem somewhat uncouth. Besides, it is sometimes better to not know fate with great certainty. Hence, I shall use the suitably festive Luna Arcana to tell your fortune instead. It is more popular with the youth in any case.
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display possibilities and trends. People like to think of themselves as creatures of agency and free will. Peering too far and too clearly into the future is detrimental to both body and soul.
This has now been like the third day in a row where like something is like I've drank something and it's gone down the wrong pipe. I apologize.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Come then, take a seat, Miss Columbina. Before we begin, are there any specific questions you would like to ask?
Let's stick to general possibilities and trends, like you suggested.
Ah, very well. Then I shall use the basic Lunar Arcana deck. Now, try to relax. Cast your mind upon the things you have experienced and the things you are soon to experience. I will shuffle the deck. Would you like to cut the cards yourself?
You do it.
No problem. Now then, to make things easier for the seeker, that is to say, you, I shall decipher the cards from your perspective. Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole. Now, draw your second card. This will stand for the past, the sum of all your experiences that have come before. And now the third Arcana. This is the present, your interpretation of the current moment. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh.
Kuvaki Pulse?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. Something has exerted an influence upon this card, causing it to leave its designated position. What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Perhaps this is the guiding hand of fate in action. Of course, if you wish, you can choose to deny the validity of this card and draw the future for yourself.
No, it's fine. Let's go with this one.
A bold decision. I must say I'm looking forward to the results. Well then, let us flip the Lunar Arcana in sequence and see what emerges.
Sure.
First, Destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the Moon.
The Moon.
Indeed. The Moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception at others. False peace, destructive calamity, and the world-changing power that lies within. When the Moon is placed on the Destiny tile, it indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear on the surface. Instead, it may yet have a hidden side. It symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with uncertainty and deception, where one must face inner challenges head-on.
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. This is but the first card, which serves as a basis for the interpretations that follow. Our divination will only grow clearer from here on out. Now then, flip the second card, the one that speaks for the past. The Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit of truth. When inverted, it represents isolation, truth out of reach, and a path that leads one astray. Combined with the Moon as one's destiny, the Hermit inverted represents a choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather, you went astray. More than once, it would seem.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god? And how I joined the Fatui because I yearned for a place to belong?
I suspect only you know the answer to this question. All is not lost. The past is in the past, and so it shall remain. Shall we look into the present now? Oh my. The Lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined with that of another. A precious and wonderful thing indeed.
Our friendship.
It's true. I've made a lot of friends recently, and they are very good to me. I like them a lot.
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you. The Lovers can also represent important decisions, perhaps related to a parting of ways. Now, if I were to guess...
Yes. I return to the moon.
I understand. Parting with friends is never easy, Columbina. But rest assured, this is not the end of your journey. There is always another story waiting to be told. The future always lies ahead.
The future.
Well now, it's finally time to flip this most mysterious of cards. Why did it appear? And what does it wish to tell you?
I'm ready.
Very well. Flip this card and see what lies on the other side. Oh.
Miss Barbaloth? What is it?
Isn't that death?
This card is death.
I don't like this game anymore.
That doesn't sound very good.
It depends on how we interpret it. It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different potential meanings.
If death spells the end, is it unavoidable?
As I have said, divination can only display general trends. It is a rough guide, but it does not show predetermined outcomes. Allow me to summarize it for you. In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections and new strength. You now face an important decision, one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things, or their beginning. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny. You must see the truth clearly and face your innermost thoughts.
The truth. My innermost thoughts. Thank you, Miss Barbaloth.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations for fear of glimpsing an ending to their story that they wish was not so. But I can see that you're different. The result of this divination will not sway your decision. This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in the seeker. We are here merely to guide, not to exert undue influence.
I understand.
Go then and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moonlight that shines from you now is most captivating.
A soft and furry creature that bounces and jumps.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Huh? This one talks too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodoco from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers and Dodo sisters. When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look, only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere, looking to turn me into a Dodoco kebab. I made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get taken to court by a school of spiky fish. I'd be driven out of these waters for good, and my winter holiday would be ruined. And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. Does that sound better? All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. But there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess can't disguise herself as a Dodoco, is there? Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodocos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodocos are innocent, happy creatures with a free-spirited nature. Many, like myself, are mischievous troublemakers.
Others are lazy souls who like nothing better than to lie down on a nice rock and take a nap. In our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoco. But perhaps in yours, we Dodoco are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki?
Yes, that is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail and follow me into the sea!
Time to settle some scores with the bad guys!
What the hell is just happening? Oh, it's this. I forgot how to play this. Oh, we have two. I'm stuck. Stop. I missed both. Are you kidding me? Oops. Okay.
Ooh, a remarkable talent! So, what do you make of it?
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. But their unpredictability makes it fun. I think they call this... novelty?
Indeed! And how did it feel blowing those pesky nuisances away?
Not bad.
Any guilt?
What do you mean?
Oh, wonderful! Lovely answers to all three questions. You've passed the safety test. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
Ma'am, was Klee taken out of your custody?
I will.
Oh, there's Albedo in the shot too.
It'd be rude to just leave without saying anything. But at the same time, I don't want to barge into their lively conversation just to announce that I'm leaving. I guess I'll just wait a little longer. Huh? Albedo?
This sketch is for you, Grandmaster.
Oh, a gift for me. Thanks. Let's see what you've done for me.
The North Wind left in the lurch.
Okay, yeah, so the only one we have is this one. Where was it? Okay, so this is the last one.
Moon Prayer Candy! Beautiful, tasty Moon Prayer Candy! Buy a whole box, share it with your friends and family!
Candy? To share? I wonder what flavors everyone would like.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Fancy a box of Moon Prayer Candy?
Sure.
Sure, okay.
I knew you would. Now, what flavor would you like?
I'm not sure. What flavors do you have?
Is this for yourself or as a gift?
A gift for my friends.
Ah, I see. In that case, I'd recommend apple, lockaberry, or midsummerberry. Those are the most popular.
Do you have nocturnal blossom flavor?
Ha! I've seen couples give those as gifts before, but I did not know they were edible.
No? Okay then. Moonfall silver?
You did say this was for friends, right?
Maybe smetana then.
Hey, now that's a creative idea! I've never tried it before, but if you're happy to wait, I can see about whipping up a batch on the spot. While we're at it, you got any other ideas?
Extra strong coffee.
Here you go. Every flavor you asked for is in there.
Thank
It's a Happy Meal box.
I should be the one thanking you. You brought me a whole bunch of new business. It's like a genuine blessing from the moon goddess. I hope you and your friends have a lovely night.
All right, let's talk to Paimon. We already talked to everybody. Hey, Paimon. Okay, you need to stop like floating there, Columbina.
Traveler.
Hey there, Columbina! Are you done checking out the festive amusements already? Are you sure you don't want to look around some more? You might not get another opportunity like this for a while.
Right now, what I'd like to do is...
Oh, candy for us? Thanks a bunch, Columbina. Don't mind if we do. Whoa, this one's intense. But it's so tasty. What about you, Traveler? How does yours taste? Oh, sounds good. Paimon's drooling now. Are there any more Smetana candies in the box?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Sure. This one. And, yep, this one looks right too. Okay, that's 3. Here we go. 1 per person.
It's so sweet. Traveler, Paimon.
Columbina! Finished with the festival already? Really? You're sure you don't want to have a little more fun out there? Final answer.
Yes, I am sure.
Pretty sure I went through everything.
This was the most fun I've ever had on a moon prayer night. Everywhere I went, people were saying, "Welcome home." And there were friends at every turn. I only wish it could last longer than one night.
Oh.
Yes, you're right. The moon prayer blossoms.
Ooh, look! Look!
Moon prayer night has come.
The moon. It's so beautiful.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, dear.
Happy moon prayer night.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Aww. Huh.
Oh, she's still crying.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, looks like the time has come.
Columbina.
You're heading off then?
Yes, to the ruins you mentioned. And from there, back home to the moon.
Wait! I know? At least...
Take one of our craft shop's crumb cookies up to the moon with you. You know, for a snack.
Sure. Why not?
The Curatorium of Secrets believes in proper farewells. No story should be left without a satisfactory endnote.
Nefer.
Farewells are an important affair for the Ratniki, too. We never know when we might meet again.
Ha ha! And here I thought grand farewells wouldn't suit tonight's mood. But I suppose friendly passion is not to be stopped, eh?
We made a little something for you, Columbina. Ta-da!
What is it?
That's not what you said.
A Moon Prayer Night greeting card with drawings by all of your friends.
Okay, well, we can see where Albedo did his work. Scarmeow! With the little dragon Durin. Aw. Yehoda. Okay, Nefer's the actual cat. I love how Arlecchino isn't like there. She's just a teacup and the feather. That's actually really cool. I like that.
You did mention that you'd like a portrait done, so I took the liberty of creating one for you.
I, meanwhile, did the portrait of Mr. Albedo. And Mr. Varka did the same for me.
Okay. Flynn's is very artistic. You tried, Varka.
I mean, I think my work was pretty true to life, don't you think?
The picture of Ashru was my doing. The two of you seem to get along rather well.
Oh, wait, was I the only one who did a full body picture? That's so embarrassing.
No, I know when and Nefa are full body.
I did pictures of me and Anefa.
I did my own portrait and one for Hat Guy.
Plus, there's the two mages, Arlecchino and Sindrune. So, if you ever miss us, just flip the card open and we'll all be right there with you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. This whole Moon Prayer Night was more than I could have ever asked for. It is the greatest gift I have ever received. Lama, I figured it out.
Figured what out?
Remember how the Frost Moon Scions used to use milk as invisible ink to write hidden messages?
That was a very long time ago. Oh, are you saying?
Yes. When I miss you all, I shall use moonlight in the same way, to write words that only you can see upon the moon itself.
Wow, that sounds lovely.
Quite. But how will we see them?
Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written.
That sounds most fitting indeed. Very true to form.
I'll try to write them in places that won't disturb your sleep.
I, for one, would sleep all the better for having read one of your messages before settling down for the night.
Exactly. So don't worry about disturbing anyone's sleep. Just promise you'll write to let us know you're okay, all right?
All right. I promise.
In that case, Columbina.
I'm ready. Very well. Let's go. In just a few moments, I will be gone. I still don't know what to expect on the moon. Will I really be able to send messages to my friends? The Kuhenki, The animals of Nod cry. I'll never get to see them again. I wonder where I'll be when the next moon prayer night comes. This is where the people of Hyperborea used to communicate with the moons.
Eternal moon, frost moon, iridescent moon. When the power of all three converge,
the gate to the moons shall open.
Moon marrow preparations are complete. Only the final step remains.
I'm sure Nasha Town is livelier than ever at this moment.
Yeah. It's a shame you couldn't be there for it, but it's now or never, right?
It's fine. I'm more than happy with this. My last piece of luggage. My only piece of luggage. I can already feel the moon calling to me.
Your home lies on the far side of this light, Columbina.
From now on, we will at last have a reason to pray to the true moon.
Columbina.
Yes? I'm listening.
Be sure to come back and see us when you get the chance.
Of course.
But if that chance doesn't come, then remember that you have friends on this planet. People who will miss Columbina.
Yes, I will. Thank you for everything you've done for me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us. Well then, farewell, my friends.
I know.
Thank you. This was my happiest night in Tevat.
Farewell, Columbina.
The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Oh, fuck you.
Columbina.
All three moons in one place. Time for one final experiment. Reason, life, death, time and space. They all believed I would fail. But Tevat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
the only way. I guess I won't be going home today. Columbina! No!
Stubborn world, do not try to control me!
Columbina.
Are you all right? Do your wounds still hurt?
I had someone prepare a little medicine that could prove effective. Take it if you need to.
In that case, let me relate the contents of the call we made to Alice after the incident occurred.
That Dottore is a crafty one. He distracted the Hexenzirkel by creating a huge fuss at Tevat's borders. I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal intrusion from the outside world, which in fairness is a rather common occurrence. But after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in Nordcry, I realized that perhaps this interference could have come from within Tevat instead.
But we weren't able to change their fates.
True, you couldn't change how their stories ended, but you did build some variables around yourself.
Variables?
Yes, things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned, ideas that would otherwise have never crossed your mind. All these things are variables. Of course, most variables usually pale into insignificance with the myriad of possibilities floating around. But the moment you start treating them as building blocks and intentionally stacking them, that changes things. That's what Dottore did, and it's how he created the necessary conditions so that when you activated the portal tonight, it played right into his plan.
However, we have no way of knowing exactly what he did.
Yeah, we also need to ascertain Columbina's status.
And that about sums it up.
As I suspected, Dottore has disappeared completely. If it's any consolation, he wasn't able to control Columbina as he might have wished to.
Oh no! What? She did what? All we saw was Dottore appeared and used some kind of power. The next thing we knew, he and Columbina were gone and you were falling into the sea.
So, Columbina intentionally opened the Moon Gate and escaped into the same mysterious world as Rarier and Thalindus.
Sounds like bad news.
Seen in that way, the Trilunar Syzygy and Revere's emergence, Dottore might have been pulling the strings in both cases. According to Miss Alice, he is attempting to transcend his destiny and finish an experiment that only a god might complete.
An utter lunatic.
Wait a sec, where's Hat Guy? Seems like he'd want to be here for this.
He took off with a Dodo communication device after we spoke to Alice. He said he had a hunch that he wanted to investigate by himself.
I don't wonder if he's actually going to contact Nahida.
The look on his face was terrifying. I've never seen him like that before.
I'm back.
Hat guy!
I went to look for the Hyperborean phantoms again. I think I've gotten to the bottom of it. I got them to talk to Nicole on the other end of the communications line. Turns out, the history they describe is different from how Nicole remembers it.
Really? But how? Surely Nicole can't have been wrong.
Because the phantoms are the ones who were deceived. They speak of a savior who appeared in their history. One who never should have existed. This savior promised to create a new moon within the false sky, and even bring back their moon goddesses. Foolishly, they believed in him, and told him everything he wanted to know about the moons. It's obvious that this was Dottoro's doing.
Now you mention it, the first time we entered the Hyperborean ruins, we heard the phantoms discussing their history, and I remember Nicole commenting that something sounded a little strange.
But Dottori shouldn't have been able to get in there in the first place.
He didn't. Nicole said that this was an anomalous state triggered by disruptions in the causal connections between phantoms from the same era. The variables that Dottori put in place were substantial enough that they even affected phantoms that he never met.
So it's not that their memories were unclear. They'd been tampered with.
That's exactly the possibility Dottori was trying to manufacture. He turned these variables into knowledge and engineered the situation so all that knowledge would fall into his hands. Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night to truly create a false moon.
How is that even possible?
To be precise, he exploited a weakness in the way the spell works. The spell senses Kuvaki to detect the moon's location. So, as long as the false moon more strongly resembled a moon than the frost moon beyond the skies, the gate would teleport Columbina to the false moon's location. In other words, to Dottoro's side. Once he had her under control, the teleportation spell remained active, and he manipulated her power to seize both moon marrows.
At that moment, the moon marrows disappeared right before our eyes. It was already too late, even as we were leaving the ruins.
By then, Dottore had already amassed the power of all 3 moons.
So, where does that leave us? What do we do now?
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks, now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. But we cannot simply sit and wait for her to decide the matter. And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not lift the prohibition on Harbingers drawing steel against one another, then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead.
That is the first time she's called herself by that name.
Oh, Arlecchino!
Time is short, so I'll make the first move.
Hell yeah, Arlie.
Whew. Even Arlecchino seems to be losing her cool now.
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in.
No one's interrupting you. You have the floor, Varka.
It looks bad, I won't lie. Very bad, in fact. So Dottoro's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper hand. For now. And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that his variables have affected destiny. I'm not so sure, though. Many have told me that Tevat's destiny is fixed. And that does appear to be the case. Well, what makes Dottori so sure he'll be the exception? And since he was able to stack these variables up, who's to say we can't do the same? You of all people should not be discouraged, traveler from afar. This isn't over yet. And you're not alone in that. Everyone here does, whether they've spoken thus far or not.
Huh, where's Flynn's? I would have thought Flynn's would have been here too. I know's a kid, so more than likely she'd be like in bed now.
But none of us are the type to sit back and wait for the sun to shine again. That's exactly how a knight should roll. If they knock you down, you get back up and get back in it. Don't forget, Honorary Knight, you're a legitimate member of Mondstadt too.
I have one question, Varka. Where are the horses?
Vark is right. This is far from over. Dottoro's already way overdue a butt kicking given his past shenanigans. And after this, he's earned himself a double dose.
That's what I'm talking about. How's everyone else feeling?
I'll use Kuvaki to investigate Columbina's whereabouts. I'm not ready to give up either.
Leave the intel gathering to me. Whatever happens within Nodcry's borders, when the Curatorium of Secrets wants to be in the know, we always find a way.
Aino and I will do all we can to support you. We will attempt to reverse engineer Dotori's actions and seek a breakthrough that way.
Where'd you come from, Anefa?
Alice and Nicole are busy dealing with an emergency at Tavat's borders, so they can't return just yet. But they're both very angry about this. They've asked Albedo and me to act on the Hex and Zircle's behalf and do everything in our power to fight back against Dottori.
Are you ready then? We're going to have to conduct a lot of research, even in the early stages.
I'll do my best.
But not your hardest?
As for me, I'm pretty familiar with Dottori's way of doing things, so I can try to predict his next move. I'll help with your investigation.
Nice! Looks like we have our basic division of labor. I'll get in touch with Flints and Eatlua, get them to have a chat with their Starshiner. It couldn't hurt to bring the Lightkeepers on board as well. At the same time, I'll pass on instructions to the Knights present in Nodcry to assist the Lightkeepers and other organizations in ensuring the safety of those living here.
Yeah! We'll show him!
That's it then. Good luck, everyone.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us.
Well, I don't like the end of that. So first of all, no doubt, Dottori is probably going to be the weekly boss in the next patch. I don't fucking care how bad the mechanics are. I'm going to enjoy whooping his ass. Like, I find Child annoying as a Harbinger and as a character, but I have a deep hatred for Dottori.
I created another universe.
Sure you did. Oh, we actually get to see all these? Oh. Yay! Yay, we get to see the drawing still. Come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us. It was a good story. Oh, we got this back. Okay. And of course we got the 500 primos. I still can't figure out how Early was almost dead in that one domain. Oh, there is enough. Okay. So we're just going to
Staring
hand this
into my-
in, and then I'm just going to create some condensed resin. And we're not going to bother doing the artifact route today. Keep flying this way. Why am I flying instead of teleporting? I have no idea.
Add Astra.
Oh. Well, I forgot I was in a different location.
Add Astra at.
Doctors, am I right?
Thank you for completing.
Like, for those who don't know, Nahida is my favorite Archon. So, what Dottore was doing to her, like, I was so pissed. And I really, really wanted to fight him back in Sumeru. But him doing this to fucking Columbina, oh, I am mad.
Everything here. This land holds from all walks of life.
Oh yeah, wish. That's no. No, no, no. Timeless Shine. Okay.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
Perfect. Yay! I hit the wrong button. Triangle. Yeah! Oh, got it to 9. That's cool. Alright, I'll bring this over here. And just a proof of concept, this should still be blocked out. Yeah, because she is not here. I will still say, like, my only gripe to that, there's no warning at all, like, that it's blocked out, other than, like, clicking on this, right? It's like, because it's a special thing, you can't do this. I wish there was an option just so that you could get a weekly in, or saying, like, if you choose to start the Archon quest, Columbina will be unavailable. Like, give us the option for that, and not just, hey, I logged out next to Catherine because that's where I can just do my dailies, trigger a cutscene, and it's just done. Although I think even prior to that, it wasn't triggered. I think Boris showed me that this morning. So the patch in and of itself is what's causing it. It just sucks because now this puts me more behind on the stuff with Columbina to get the name card. Not that I would be using the name card. I usually stick with Nouvelettes on my main, so it's just kind of annoying. It's just kind of annoying. Arlie. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to flip to Star really quick. We'll do my dailies. We'll do a couple pulls for Finon's Light Cone, and then I think I'm going to be done. I am definitely hungry, though, and I need to figure out what I'm going to eat. So, I'll be right back. And I need to flip this to say HSR. So yeah, I think it's story-wise, even though there have been pieces that have been super, super long, Not Cry has been pretty solid in terms of a narrative. I honestly wasn't expecting Dottore to just show up like that. I knew he was in Not Cry, but there had been no signs of him. So I'm like, okay, I don't know where he's gonna show up, and there he is, the motherfucker. I already put in my codes from the live letter. Now the question is, what do I farm here? Honestly, these would be best. I have like nothing from that, nothing from that. Oh wow. I pretty much can farm anything. My issue is I don't know who exactly I would build at this point. Because I don't want the Dahlia, and I have a question. Why isn't Firefly there? That's strange. You'd think Firefly would be there too to start farming for her. Because, like, I don't really want to waste the double, but at the same time, I don't know exactly who I would build. I could build a couple characters I have down here for sure. Like, I could build Sampo and Mose, for an example, or even Tingyun for Currency Wars. So I would have my own build for them, but I kind of don't see a point. Same with Well. Like, do Well. I could finish Bailu. There's nothing wrong with that, having another sustain unit. I could do him, same with Currency Wars, same with Himiko. But again, I don't really see the point. I just don't see the point. So, for right now, I think we're still gonna try to get some stuff for Finon right now. I think we're just gonna do this for now. And
Night falls. Shh. Good night.
That's loud.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom.
Thank you, Star Rail. The audience is now deaf.
Embrace a new life.
Yeah, for Star Rail coming up, like I said, after watching the special program, the shilling is so bad. The fact that it's not even a, like, I could understand doing the Dahlia and Firefly. Because I was just like, okay, it's no difference than having Kafka and Hycealans running together at that point. But that's one character, not, hey, here's the second phase that, you know, that team that we showed you? This is probably the team you're supposed to use. Here's the other 2 units to do that. But the fact that this patch is going to be stretched out for so long,
waiting to be woken up by a shooting star.
I don't think there's enough ways to get Jade to make sure you could get C0 or E0 of all the characters. And then the final phase being Aglaya and Sunday. It's like, okay, Aglaya is getting her second rerun, that's fine. And Sunday, this is Sunday's second, I believe, as well.
Night falls.
But I'm like, why? Like, because Sunday ran with Finon, so, like, I'm pretty sure there's another character you could have run at this point. So why Sunday? And don't tell me Panacone. You have other characters from Panacone you could have run. Robin hasn't run in almost a year, because that's when I started. Was when her mirror banner happened.
Protect us.
Would Robin be good at this moment in time? Not exactly.
Embrace a new life. Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love.
It was loud. Like, I gotta remember that I need to tone it down a little bit. Like, I don't know why HSR's audio balance is like, it's so bad. But yeah, in terms of who I'm gonna pull for, I have to see what the next stuff is that's not the Dahlia. And see if I like the character designs, the characters themselves, or what have you.
That won't work, you know.
But as of right now, it feels like I'm just not pulling on anything. I'm kind of tempted by Sunday's Light Cone, not because I want Sunday's Light Cone, but because I want Dance Dance Dance. And I only have 2 copies of Dance Dance Dance, so if I can, you know, superimpose and stuff like that, that would be nice. But it feels like I kind of just am at a standstill with the game.
Work, you know. Dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Because honestly, it feels like leveling the older characters that I have on the standard banner, Bailu withstanding, like I said, having another sustain that I can possibly throw in if I need like AoE sustain versus Locha. Locha is good, don't get me wrong, Locha is good because he makes it so that when you attack, you heal. Like, that's just the way it is.
Embrace a new life.
You know, having another option like Bailu wouldn't be bad. In case I needed it. But other than that, really a hell of a lot of nothing. And I'm not one to be like, okay, I'm going to use all my resources. I don't know who would need this, but I'm going to keep it. Probably not. Nope. I'm gonna level this, and we're gonna see how much speed we get out of it, probably. Okay. Alright. I'll check what Finon actually has. This has speed, but nothing else on it. HP percent, attack. Fuck. I don't know what it is about these games. Like, I was noticing it more on here than Genshin, but like anytime I'm hitting a button to change menus or whatever, there's like a lag in hitting it. Fine on. Okay, this has 3 on it, and this just has. Well, what's your crit rate on this? Rolled into it like maybe once. Maybe I won't roll them right now. We could try this one. Same stats. Let's try this. This could go upgrade. It's the same piece! Well, we'll just level this, and we're gonna see if it rolls better. We'll hold on to that. That actually has high crit. You can eat this. Not as good as the one that Finals got, I think. Oh, wait. I take that back. It has just slightly more crit damage. Here you go. We didn't get any crit rate body pieces. We got crit damage, just no crit rate. And no... What's your speed have here? Attack and crit, just attack and crit rate. So it has to roll at least the other crit, right? which it got none. Oh boy. These aren't worth rolling. Okay. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing now, wasn't it? I could get the stuff to finish HMC. Yeah, Harmony MC. And roll for Firefly to do super break stuff. Or get Fugue because I like her design and hope Rappa appears again. Still no Rappa. That's insane to me. There is still no Rappa. Why would Fionon use speed? That's more for probably when he's in his Kaslana form, because he's the only one on the field. That way he still actually, even though he advances everybody forward, like, he can actually still move. His light cone actually does speed as well, if I remember right. Yeah, the wearer's base speed is increased by 12 when dealing damage, ignores 18% of the target's defense. After the wearer's reuses Blazing Sun, which is... yeah. Alright. Alright, I am 50-something pity? $55. 6, 57, 58. $59. 60. Damn it. Damn it, Taru. Alright. I'm close. But there's only 11 days left, and if I lose, I'm going to be kind of mad. Anyway, that is just gonna do it for me for stream today. Not really much else I can do on Genshin. Although I do want to bring up, I did go into the free-to-play account. Durin is now level 80 with the gotcha sword for Nodcry. That way I'm not finagling with Finale of the Deep. I am so confused on how his ER is supposed to work, because on my main, 120 ER is enough for him to like double skill or skill and attack, depending on what you're doing, to get his burst. And for some reason, 130 something isn't enough on the free-to-play account, and I'm not really sure why. I would argue that the Arlecchino team that I have on my main is, you know, because there's more pyro particles, that's fine, and that's how he's doing it, but I had no problem with getting his burst on Nuvolette's team either. So I'm not quite sure. The other thing I did notice, and I don't know if that's just me being clunky with Mualani or Mualani just being clunky in and of itself, because I'm having problems getting his burst up, when I can do the rotation correctly and he gets his burst up, it's actually really nice, and it's a less setup than Zhang Ling. But I don't know what's going on with it. I couldn't get it to work half the time. So we'll have to adjust that. See how we can adjust it. It might have to do with the fact that I haven't unlocked the Hex and Circle stuff yet. I'm not going to say that it is the reason, but that's the only thing I can think of I haven't done yet to get the buffs for Durin and Mona. Other than that, there's not really much to write home about for the free-to-play account. Same with the main. The main is just now stocking up on wishes for the next thing, and right now it's looking like Nuvi is running with Columbina. So I need everything that I can get, but I'm gonna just kind of take it casual until we see the special program, get that 100%. If it says that Nouvellette is there, then we go Operation Newbie and we start doing all the stuff that I left for Nouvellette's rerun. So enjoy that. And like I said, as a Star Rail, I'm not really sure. Like, I might take a hiatus from Star Rail until 4.0 after doing the story for the next part. Because, again, 8 weeks. 8 weeks is a lot. I'm glad they didn't do what Genshin did years and years and years ago when something had to get pushed back, where they had the infinite Ayaka banner. And that they just created a third banner. But it's just unfortunate that nothing's really tickling my fancy outside of Firefly, but I know I'm not going to have enough to get the rest of that components for Firefly. You know what I mean? So it's best for me just to save the resources instead of, getting the character. But Monday, we will be back on Disgaea 5. So we'll continue on with that story and grind if we have to. But yeah, I look forward to going back to Disgaea. Like I said, it was actually kind of weird being on Genshin. I do got to remind myself to do the Imaginarium Theater before I forget. I don't care if I have a month, I probably will forget. But anyway, I'm going to go get some food. You guys have a wonderful afternoon and weekend, and I will see you all Monday for some Netherworld shenanigans. So until then, take care, everybody.